Chip everybody, welcome to today's daily show. My name's Donato and this is the Daily Donato, and today's I'll be talking about running every day, the pros and cons of running every day, and also why I'm a bit of a bad boy. Oh, that was so scrummy. Best way to start the day, I think, tea. Today, lemon and ginger again. Yeah, I'm still working my way through all those lemon and ginger tea bags. So a warm welcome to today's daily vlog. And yes, I'll be talking about running every day, the pros and cons of running every day, and why I'm a bit of a bad boy. But I've got to say a big thank you to each and every one of you who left some wonderful comments on yesterday's vlog. And about the diet of elite athletes. Interesting, isn't it, that they all tend to eat what the hell they want. So yes, good stuff. So thank you all so much. If you are new here, by the way, then please do consider subscribing and give it a thumbs up, like, and I'll say I always encourage people to leave some positive comments below. Where in the world are you watching this from? So today is Friday. Yay! Friday the 7th of December. Woo! So today it's a working from home day for me today, hence why I'm still in my pyjamas, because when you're working from home, nobody needs to know how you're dressed, do they? Hey, maybe too much detail, but yes. So running every day. So the reason why I've brought this up is that there's a particular thing that comes in year after year, and there's some new ones that have started of recent times, like the run up to Christmas, jingle all the way, and there's various things where the idea is to get you running every day for up to Christmas, the run up to Christmas. But there's one that's been going for many years. I think this year it's in its 10th year, and I'll be talking more about this one because this is a thing that I started it all off. Marcothon. So run streaks, running. I know that on one vlog there's a guy talking about his particular training plan, and his quote was, "Don't even get me talking about run streaks." So obviously for some people, and I've got to stress, and this is where the caveat is, that running every day may not be for everybody. Yeah. So whilst I do think it's a great idea and it's great to encourage people and to join in and do types of stuff and being active, and I'll be talking about that in more detail about the activity and why I'm such a bad boy. But the Marcothon, yeah, Marcothon. It's even got a Twitter account now, and but I checked out the guy who started all this, and sometimes it's good to see the background. How did it all start? Because sometimes I think things get lost in the post. Elite people or people do certain things and then it gets taken and they take little pieces and then blow it into something that it really shouldn't be. But we've got to look at the background of how Marcothon started. And it started with a guy who's a top elite athlete and does ultra marathons. Long ultra marathons, 100-mile races, that's right, and he's done some 24-hour challenges as well. His name's Marcothon, and lives up in Scotland. He's Scottish, probably similar to me, you know, whilst I have an Italian name, born here in England. I'm guessing Marco's born in Scotland. Great, sounds like a great Italian name. And by the way, for those of you who've been following my vlogs, the Marathon Marco is not a parody on Marco Consani, yeah? It's just a coincidence that he's Marco, yeah? So it's a coincidence, okay? And also Marathon Marco is just a Marathon Marco, not an ultra running chap like this guy, yeah? So it's a coincidence. If you haven't seen Marathon Marco, yeah, it's more of a Mickey take on me, really. Yeah? So I'm looking through Marcothon because I'm thinking, okay, this guy's a top elite. What's he been doing? So does a hell of a lot of cross-country running, Scottish nationals, but also a few 24-hour endurance races that he's done. So how many miles has he ran in 24 hours? Just to give you an understanding of how fit this guy is. And my understanding, his wife is an ultra runner as well, and she wins championships. Both top athletes. So Marco here in one 24-hour race. Did he run in 24 hours? Did he run 100 miles? No, higher. 150 miles? No, higher. 160, 170, higher. 180, higher. 189 miles in 24 hours. Woo! Now I think that is astonishing, yeah? But he's gone higher than that. In previous years, he's ran over 250 miles in 24 hours. So that tells you the fitness of that guy and the level of that. Now, when people are that fit, for those of you who watch other running vlogs, I've got to give a mention to Harry Runs. He often talks about active recovery, where for him, a recovery is going out for a run. Now, I done a vlog many moons ago about the trilogy of running. The running part, the recovery, and the nutrition, yeah, the food that we take on. And it's essential for all those three. Now, for me, today, Friday, is rest day. Yeah, so I'm not going to be doing any running today. Running every day is not for me in terms of where I'm at and my level of fitness and what I want to do. I don't need the challenge to run every day. I'm in training for my next marathon, that's what I do. However, I am going to be active in certain ways. So Harry has, because he does ultra marathons, and if you've followed his channel, he wins ultra marathons. Yeah, that's how good he is. When he turns up to UTMB, he comes in the top 10. He is an astonishing athlete. However, he has been running for over 16, 18 years. Professionally, I think it's early 30s. Marco now, I think, just turned 40. He's been running for many, many years. These guys are ultra fit. When you get to that level of fitness, Marco Consani needed a challenge, because when they've been racing through the summer and year, they come to November, December, where there's a bit of a lull. And your muscles need to keep active. Once you reach that level of fitness, they need to keep active. So he set himself a challenge to run every day. Over 10 years ago, and now it's become a bit of a thing. Now, the challenge is pretty straightforward. If you haven't started it yet, unfortunately you've failed on the challenge, because the Marcothon challenge is to run every day in December, where you do 3 miles or 25 minutes, whichever comes first. That's what it says here on the Twitter handle. You can go and follow them, Marcothon, follow them on Twitter. And as I say, for those who want to get into habits, I always talk about getting into habits. This is a great way to start. Now, if you haven't started the Marcothon and you feel this is a good challenge, whilst you may not technically complete the Marcothon challenge, there's no reason why you can't start today. And even if you're not watching this in December, in the future to come, why not start today? If you feel that's something that will work for you. But the beauty of some of these is it's more of a community thing, where you're doing it as a group. And for some people, it's a great way of staying motivated when you're doing things as a group. Yeah, and I think it's fantastic. But again, everybody's different. So don't do that to people who are not joining in on your daily challenges, because it's not for them. Yeah, we're all different, we're all wired differently. And for those who join in, I think it's fantastic. When I see the tweets and comments on all the social media of people who are joining us, it looks fantastic, brilliant. So well done, guys, those of you who are doing these and being active daily, which is what I'm all about. Yeah, because I'm a bad boy, Leroy Brown. I won't sing that song because I think it was banned in various countries. So I'll put it on a vlog and it got banned. But anyway, I didn't realise Bad Boy Leroy Brown lyrics were that bad. But I digress. As I have another little sip of my tea. Lemon and ginger, did I say that? Well, fantastic. Damn, I've already finished it. I need a top up, yeah? So, being active daily. I did vlog about this beginning of this year, where I set a challenge for everybody to have 1 billion active minutes. Yeah, for me it's not about distance, it's not about elevation of runs, trainings, it's about how much time we are active. And for me, the activity is not just running, it's all forms of activity, whether it be walking, playing cards, all that type of stuff. But our Garmin's record the activities, don't they, when we go out and do the runs, walks, yogas, all that types of stuff. And other brands are available, by the way. So whatever fitness watch, Fitbits, Suntoes, Polars, whatever you use, you know, it's all recorded, it's all on the database. So the being active daily is my bad boy. So B-A-D, being active daily. That's why I'm a bad boy. Are you a bad boy or a bad girl? I'd actively encourage, yeah, you can see, no script, I'm just talking to you, camera, again, no auto cue. I'm actively encourage you to be active every day in some way. And what I mean by activities, it can be anything, yeah, it doesn't have to be running, it can be walking, it can be swimming, it can be anything, and just recording those times. So back for the 1st of January, I'm going to go through all my stats. I don't know what software all the other watches have, but you can go through and add up the number of minutes that we've been active this year so far. So I had a challenge of, we can all collate it together, 1 billion active minutes. Can we do that by the end of the year? I think we can. Yes, we can. In the words of Bob the Builder, can we do it? Yes, we can. Yes, if I could find an edit to bring him in, I'd show that as well. So yeah, that's me being a bad boy, being active daily, and that's what I think is essential. So these running every days, Marcothon challenges are fantastic ways of creating habits and being active on a daily basis. But going back to what I was saying regarding the habits with diets, you know, the fad diets that are going to be flooding in everywhere. When I lost that weight, for me now, in terms of my body weight now, add another 30% on me now, and that's the weight that I was. It's pretty shocking, really. But I'd done that over a period of 7 years, so what I was doing each day, and it's the little bits that can make a big difference. So if you have a challenge that you want to do, and maybe you're not taking part in these being active daily, running every day type challenges, it's just start incrementally and do little things, and slowly it progresses into bigger things, as I've always said. So for some people to run 3 miles or be out 25 minutes, running 25 minutes every day for the month of December can be a big ask, and I can understand that. But you can work up to it. So I think I'm going to wrap up now because I need to crack on with my work. Yeah. So as much as I love talking to you guys each and every day. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you are new, then please do consider subscribing. And tomorrow I'll be talking about, on Saturday, I'll be talking about a couple of new things that I've done new. Despite my age, I'll still do new things. Some days, some weeks, whatever. So tomorrow I'll be talking about a couple of new things that I've done new, and hopefully see you there. So thank you so much for taking the time to watch this, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. So wherever you are, whatever you do, that's right guys, keep active. Yeah! Are we done? Yeah. There was a little bit left in that cup, yeah.